everybody, and wow, my hair is just sticking out in weird directions tonight. Cool. Hello, everybody. Hello, E. Hello, Chibi. Hi, Grim. Welcome to ESO Night. I hope you all are excited. I hope you guys are as excited as I am, because I think this is one of the few instances where we start a stream and we're on, like, completely fresh ESO content. This rarely happens. This is like a once in a blue moon sort of situation. So, I am excited. I don't know if you guys are, but I'm excited. And I am off center. Wow. It has been one of those days, you guys. It really has. But I hope you guys are doing well. I hope your weeks have been good. I'm good and glad to see the cat heeded the call for chaos. Yes, they did. Let's just say I was trying to herd them out of the room because I knew they would leave about, like, a few minutes after I started, and everything went everywhere. So it was a rush to put things back together. So, the space could look somewhat presentable. I don't know if I succeeded, but the important thing is there's not shit everywhere in my room. Which is important because this is, my streaming space. So, not having everything everywhere is a good thing. Hi, Thigh the Adorable, Chibi says. Well, no, you. I hope you guys are as excited for this today as I am, because there is a lot. We are starting new content tonight, which, again, I feel like this hardly ever happens, where we're fortunate enough to start, like, a brand new thing right as, we end a situation. I'm very excited. I don't know if you guys are excited, but I'm excited. Because this would be the last bit of the Dragon Guard.
You Templars have defiled your own lands. You'll not defile ours.
Hi, Antu. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? How are you and Chava and the Doomling? Is the Doomling causing chaos as the Doomling should? I hope the Doomling is, at any rate. Flattery will only get you to the next transfer point. I mean, technically yes, but all flattery is welcomed, especially over here. Although, Antu cheering and throwing bits in my direction did remind me to remind you all that the streamer love thing is happening here on Twitch right now. So, if you sub, resub, gift subs, or cheer 300 bits at minimum to any streamer, not necessarily just me, you will unlock emotes for those viewing the channel. They are incredibly adorable. Which, hold on, let me see if this thing wants to cooperate. Because, I mean, look at this. Look at this cute thing. It is very cute. I'm not even entirely sure what that's meant to be, other than a very adorable thing holding a heart sign. But I like it. I think it's cute. Yes, so you basically unlock emotes just like that. Apparently, we get to keep them if the Haha Holidays event is any indication. Because I still have my emotes from that. I don't know if you guys do, but I seem to. So, that's always a plus. But that is a thing. So, if you want to contribute to the love during this season of love, because, Valentine's Day is, oh dear lord, Valentine's Day is like next week, isn't it? Valentine's Day is next week. Like, where has time gone? Where has it gone, you guys? I feel like it was only a week ago that it was like early January. What the heck? What the heck? I don't I I don't even know. Yeah, to panic. Oh no. No panic. No panic. Only love. Only love and hugs are allowed. Okay, so it's not just me that kept them. That's kind of a relief. Not that I thought, that I was an outlier or anything, but still good to know. Still very good to know. I want them to do another batch of queer ones, though. I would agree. Needs more of that. Yes, I do think we need more of those because more power to the LGBTQ plus community, which, in case, the categories weren't an indicator, I am a part of. So, naturally, I approve of such things. Do want more of that. I'm glad that they did something like that, though, with the streamer love event. Just because, look at how cute those little kissing emotes are. Like, we have this tiny, adorable little brown-haired individual. There is a blonde-haired version, and the emotes go in, like, opposite directions, so you can kind of make them kiss, and it is adorable. Needs more of that. Panic was from the fact that the greeting card I sent to my SO hadn't arrived yet after a few weeks. Oh no! That is weird, though, because I feel like mail, like, if it's just a card, it shouldn't take that long. Bought another greeting card and priority mailed it. That is definitely one way to deal with it. And, this way, if they both show up, your SO will get 2 cards. Which, to my mind, multiple cards means more love. So, if that card shows up, then your SO will know that you love them twice as much. So say I. Let's see though. More cards better. Yes, see, Chibi agrees. Chibi agrees. If it was stolen, Shayling shall punish the offender. Indeed. Indeed. They deserve to be punished if the offender is stealing love. Did someone say sacrifice? Sacrifice? Anyhow, so we do not have a whole lot in the way of ridiculous announcements before we get started. I just do want to take a second to remind you guys that I do have to be a tiny, tiny bit more liberal with Twitch ads now, because Twitch ads, if I run them, it disables the pre-roll, and pre-roll is still, as per usual, very loud and very obnoxious. I did. I don't even really remember what the last one was. It was just, or the most recent one is. It's not great. It is not a great situation. So, I think for like every minute long ad I run, I disable it for like 20 minutes. So, I do need to be a teensy bit more liberal with the Twitch ads. I do apologize. For those of you who are subbed to this channel, you guys are fine. You will never see that. You will never see, the pre-rolls or the actual ads as far as I'm aware. For those of you who are not, I am sorry. I am deeply sorry. So Chibi has this rainbow pride scarf that's really big, and wearing it as a skirt tied around your waist. I mean, as you should, really. Do you want us to suggest / remind you to do Twitch ads? I will try to be better about it. If you guys do choose to remind me about it, I will not say no. And again, the only official way to disable those ads is to sub to the channel. There's sadly nothing I can do about that. I am sorry. However, if you guys want to put your own ads on the stream, which you can do, you guys can go to loots.com/Cyanel, and you guys get to send in a sponsored video message that will show up on that side of the screen, upper corner. That is sadly not a command, but Loots is. So, you guys can, there's a link in the panels, or you guys can type !Loots into the Twitch chat and send a sponsored video message of your own choosing. It costs you absolutely nothing, and that helps support this channel. You too. Yes, it costs you guys absolutely nothing, but you can still support the channel that way, which is always approved. Another way to support, yes indeed, we do have merch. Our merch currently consists of many, many ways to bring our beloved Filth Heart emote, which you guys can see right in the Twitch chat. You guys love that emote. You guys wanted it on things. It is on things. It exists. You can also find a very adorable goose that I drew after playing Untitled Goose Game because I loved that ribbon. And the ribbon was cruelly taken from me. And I'm still a little salty about it. You don't steal my ribbon, damn it. I loved that ribbon. I'm not bitter. Hey, Java, how are you doing? Java can't hear anything over the sound of the Doomfather's New Jersey Devils broadcast, but I miss seeing your face. Aww. I miss seeing you guys in chat too. I hope you guys and the Doomling are doing well. Many, many hearts. Yes, there is that. There's that. Oh dear.
Beware. Your Doom knows how to use the phone. Dust baby parkour has a belly and so many teeth.
Oh dear. Your heat is out tonight? Oh my god. That's not cool. That is not cool at all. That was supposed to be a belt. Well, apparently your phone had other intentions. Also, you guys are terrible. You guys are terrible. I'm sorry, I need to ground it onto. And also a chibi. I will apologize for nothing. And this is what I was talking about with the Loots messages, by the way. Sponsored video ad. All the love to Thionol, sacrifice to card thieves. But yes, I do try to respond to those Loots messages as they come in. But I only have the one monitor. Alt-tabbing is a thing that I need to do. So yes. It is creepy that there is someone who thinks like Antu. I mean, you are not wrong, Java. But we love them anyway. Grounding only makes them stronger. I mean, occasionally. Only occasionally. Also, that is way too cute for its own good, Antu. Far too adorable. Squid love. Not a phrase I ever thought I'd be saying. Ever. But, you know, here we are. I am one with the ground, and the ground is with me. That is terrible. That is terrible. That said, I do like that movie, so I need to watch it again. Ground tanking, indeed. It is true. It is true. Also, on an unrelated note, today I discovered that your mailbox in ESO has a mail limit. I apparently reached it by not deleting any of the mail I've ever gotten. Whoops. Every time you giggle, the Doomling starts laughing too. Oh dear. The Doomling is learning. Yes, it does. Welcome to Craft Dumps. I did not realize that was even a thing that could happen. I am baffled. Anyway, I say this because I logged in and saw, oh wait, I have mail, except I could not access it because my mailbox was indeed full.
I'm bad and that's good. I will never be good and that's not bad. There's nobody else I'd rather be than Idris Elba.
I mean, if you're going to be anybody, be Idris Elba. Have you seen him? It's Idris friggin' Elba. I love you guys. Please never change. You are all wonderful. Many hearts. Many, many hearts to all of you. Also, I apologize, guys, because I am currently trying to move some stuff out of my bank. Not out of my bank, into my bank. So I have at least some space before we get started tonight. Because, dear Lord, we have many, many things to do. And I'd like to have at least some space in my inventory before we do anything. I don't know, being Void sounds pretty good too. Void is pretty good. Void is definitely pretty good. Void is also acceptable. Can you move some stuff into my bank? I have a lot of room. Sadly, I don't think it works that way. If it did, it would probably be a lot easier. let's see. There were a couple of other things I wanted to mention before we switched on over, and I do not remember what they are now. Four, E not found. Oh dear. Oh dear. E. E, we need you. Stop that. You are always needed, E. Do not do the thing. Please do not do the thing. You are always needed. Many hearts. Alright, so I've gotten some stuff cleared out anyway. It's not quite where I wanted it to be, but I'm purposely not flipping over just yet because I don't want to. You know, I always feel bad going through like bank stuff before I start, so you guys don't need to see the state of my in-game bank. My in-game bank is terrible. It is a lawless place. We do not go there. My in-game bank is a horrific place. We do not discuss it. Okay. Because it's accommodating for multiple different characters at this point, and there's way too much stuff. Hi Yumi, how are you? Oh, so Grim has an important choice to make. Do you buy the Riften House or Lucky Cat Landing in Southern Elsewhere? Lucky Cat has more space and is beautiful, but Riften will be near the new content. I mean, if you have money for both, I'd say both. If you do not, then whichever one you like better. I literally just watched. Okay, I'm watching a villager in Volkelgard beat on a vampire player character, because they sucked their blood and the NPC did not approve. It was a very comical chase. Let's see. Grim only has the money for one. Do you like one slightly more than the other? Because that is honestly the only thing I can think of. Also, I'm very glad to hear that your grandma's doing better, Yumi. Many hugs. Awkwardly hugging the webcam. Grim's thinking Riften for now. It'll be a big advantage when the new zones open. Always a good thing. When you're playing Vampire the Masquerade, but you're used to comedy RPs. Oh dear. In other news, the Doomling just put partially elasticated chicken. Okay, yeah. That apparently it is a word. I didn't know that was a word. It does have comedy moments, depending on the one you're playing. I feel like it might be, yeah, a yakety sax moment. Now, see, you have to be careful with the Malkavians, because Malkavians, you play them the weirdest way that gets into like fish Malk territory, and fish Malk is a bit not okay in an actual like Vampire the Masquerade setting, but like the time you got squished by the elevator, hilarious. That was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know that anybody else has ever gotten smushed by an elevator. I keep that I wear that with a point of pride. Of course I am interested in Bloodlines 2. I am very interested in Bloodlines 2. I'm eagerly awaiting its arrival. Wait, Fishmulk. Yes. So there is Vampire the Masquerade as we know it. From Bloodlines is a thing. But it's also a tabletop RP setting. There's also a LARP for it. Near as I can tell, Fishmulk came about from the more LARPy settings in which people tend to elect to play a Malkavian by sort of flipping the sheer randomness switch to the extent of basically taking a fish and hitting people with it, just at random, for no discernible reason. Hence, Fishmulk. It is a term that I've seen people use in other settings. Because I did do research after I started playing the original Bloodlines on stream. Which, by the way, if you want to know what the heck that playthrough was like, you guys can hit up my YouTube channel for the entire playlist that is there. There's a link in the panels below to the YouTube channel. So you have the entire playlist for that. You also have the current, mostly updated playlist for Stardew. I think I haven't actually made the most recent Stardew Valley video public on there yet for whatever reason. So that is the thing. Oh Lord, it's 2003 Forum Mulk. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yes, Bloodlines is definitely amazing. We should find someone to run a Roll20 game online. Indeed. That would be pretty awesome. Will not lie. Probably came about because there's been a fish script in many forms of IRC that slapped someone upside the face with a trout for no reason whatsoever. You activated it and people did so randomly for no reason. It is possible. I do not know the exact origins of the term. I just know it's one that has been thrown around in the Vampire the Masquerade roleplay circles. Because yes, I did look into that. It is a thing that exists. But yes, I think, my friends, it is time, first of all, for me to, unfortunately, and again, I apologize, run another ad because pre-roll is a pain in the ass, and we want nothing to do with that. I apologize for the Doomling's ears. So, we're gonna do that while I try to hunt down an NPC I need to find in order to start this quest, because, in case, my friends, you have forgotten, we are starting with the last section of the Season of the Dragon story arc today. I'm very excited about it. I hope you guys are too, because there are going to be many fun things. I'm very much looking forward to this. There is... What the heck? Hold on. I may have accidentally found one of them and did not intend to. Let me flip on over really quickly. The game wants to load. Also, as a reminder, you guys may notice my very stylish purple and blue garb currently. It is very pretty. As a reminder, all of our loyalty currency is being handled through Twitch, which, if you're watching this on mobile, you can find immediately to the left of where you enter in text for the chat. If you're watching this on the website, it should be right below where you'd put in text. It is that lovely little purple heart gem where you can keep track of every single one of your loyalty points. Now you can use those for a variety of things. For example, Yumi and Eris are responsible for my gear being dyed in this particular way. More specifically, Yumi was responsible for this one. Yumi very much wanted it purple. And I obliged. So that is a thing you can do with those gems that you are accumulating every time you watch here. You can unlock emotes. You can have the bot speak up when you chat for the very first time. You can even create commands. So, feel free to play around with those if you are so inclined. If there is something you want to see there that is not there, your best bet would probably be to poke me on Discord, which if you're not part of it already, there are, again, links in the panels down below, or you can type !Discord over in the Twitch chat. And with that, let us see. Chibi's mulks tend to act silly and wacky, but we're actually really smart and sneaky. They use that reputation to be able to stand around in places and listen into conversation and then use the information to their advantage. Yeah, see, that is how a mulk is best done, in my opinion. Also, Yumi, that face. That face. What is that face? Oh dear lord, Yumi! How long have you been standing there? How long have you been doing that? I'm like, what is with that face? I honestly did not even notice somebody was like kowtowing over there. Oh my god. Chibi saw them and was waiting for me to notice. I love you guys. Meet your baby Templar. Baby Templar is taller than me. Breton Nord? What are you? What are you? Everyone's taller than you. I mean, Bosmer are some of the shorter elves. Ah, Breton. See, I thought so. That face. That is a very Breton face. But, I mean, with some tweaks, you can pretty much make any race look like a Breton, I feel like. So, you're here. Where is this NPC? Because I'm seeing a quest marker. Where are they? Are they upstairs? They're upstairs. Are you the NPC I must speak to? Yes! Yes, you are. Okay. Should play and add banish the pre-roll. I did so. But thank you for the reminder. I did so before I flipped over. I remembered this time. So, we are about to run into the last section of the Elsewhere storyline. For anybody who is not as attentive to Elder Scrolls Online stuff, basically, Elsewhere was part of a year-long story arc that consisted of 2 X-Packs that were primarily dungeons. Elsewhere, and what we're going to be playing now, which is, I believe, Dragonhold. So, as a brief recap, we thwarted an Imperial plot in Elsewhere. Cadwell gave us many, many feels. Chimera is still the best cat. But there is still more to do because we have to contend with Dragonhold. Now there's probably a quest that you could start directly from the store by going into the DLC section of the Crown Store, finding the Dragonhold thing, and going from there. However, or rather, not from there, but we have a letter from Kasora here, which you can pick up from the Quest Starters menu if you have this DLC already. I am currently subbed, so I have every DLC. But if you don't, that is one way you can start that. Alternatively, you can find... Oh my god, Antu. I rue the day I gave you that command. You can talk with this lovely lady right here. Her name is Kasura. I'm in Volkelgard currently, and she is in this main courtyard area on the second floor. Alternatively, there is an NPC down along the docks that you could talk to. However, I wanted to go talk to Kasura because female Redguard. I mean, look at her. Look at her. Why would I not want to talk to her? But there are NPCs that are dressed in such a manner that you can find in any of the starting zones. So go talk to them if you have this DLC. Antu is plotting a Brilliance and Shadow session called Pride and Dreadful Goose. Oh dear. Oh dear. I want to try to play that though if you actually figure it out. I'm a glutton for punishment apparently.
It is good to see you again, warrior. I want to thank you once more for protecting our abbey the night that Manimarco attacked. The fire of my gratitude still burns bright. But I digress. I have need of your aid once more.
What task do you need my help with?
A former student requires my assistance, but I cannot do what is necessary on my own. You have heard that dragons threaten elsewhere? We seek the wisdom of the ancient Dragon Guard, who once hunted them nearly to extinction.
And where do you hope to uncover the Dragon Guard's wisdom?
In their tombs. I'll search one, you the other, using this Dragon Guard seal. The seal will activate 3 glyphs that will reveal the entrance to the tomb. Between the both of us, I pray we find the wisdom my student seeks. Will you help me?
I'll take the seal and help you. How do I find the glyphs?
Find the 3 glyphs in Tenzelwil. Let me mark their locations on your map, along with where I think the hidden tomb lies. I prepared notes as well. Feel free to take them with you.
How did you become an expert on the Dragon Guard anyway?
Expert? Far from it. I started looking into the history to help my former student. The recent Dragon Guard were defenders of the Emperor. But according to legend, in the distant past, they hunted dragons nearly to extinction.
Where are they now?
When the last emperor of the Riemann dynasty was assassinated, the Dragon Guard were disbanded. Various emperors in the intervening years have formed their own versions to add legitimacy to their rule, but they were never the same.
Tell me more about the seal?
It's an heirloom my former student provided. It contains a minor enchantment that reveals hidden glyphs. I imagine it was once used as a way to pass along secret information. Now, we will use it to find the hidden Dragon Guard tombs.
Who's your former student? Where are they now?
We can discuss that later. Right now, we have our own tasks to accomplish. Remember, the dragons are already loose and elsewhere. Just know that my former student seeks a way to fight those great beasts before the damage they inflict cannot be undone.
Kasura's notes. Legends of the Dragon Guard can be found throughout Tamriel. They reportedly developed dragon hunting weaponry and techniques, but it was by their blades that dragons became almost extinct in our lands. Oh my god. Fire-breathing seals. That is amazing. I approve. And yeah, Grim, because Dragon Guard seals have worked out so well for us so far. Unfortunately, the Great Dragon Guard Order of old has long since been disbanded. If I'm to gain their wisdom, it must be from the histories, documents, and artifacts they left behind. I believe I've discovered two Dragon Guard tombs fairly close together. It was common for soldiers to be buried with their personal possessions, which I hope will provide the information we seek. Each journal I find, each relic I uncover, provides another tool to aid us against the dragons invading elsewhere. Both tombs seem to be protected by a powerful magic which hides the entrances from sight. Luckily, my former student was able to find a journal describing Dragon Guard burial practices. It outlines the entrance of placing 3 glyphs near a tomb's entrance, which will activate in the presence of a Dragon Guard seal. These 3 glyphs should provide the key to the entrance to the tomb. However, both tombs are located in perilous locations. I worry that visiting both will take up far too much time, and my Abbey and students await me back in Hammerfell. For this task, I require the aid of another. This helper must locate the northern, southern, and eastern glyph, then use what they find to open the tomb. I also came across the most curious phrase. I'm certain it's integral to entering the tomb, though I'm unsure how. It is my hope that once the entrance is revealed, the phrase's meaning will also become clear. With our blades, honor is sealed. With bravery, the way is revealed. That is going to be relevant later, I am sure.
Once you determine the nature of the 3 glyphs, you can use that knowledge to reveal the entrance to the tomb. Feel free to consult my notes. They should help if you run into any problems.
I have some questions about what you need me to do.
I'll answer what I can, but understand that my knowledge is based mostly on theory and conjecture. We seek hidden glyphs that will help us open Dragon Guard tombs. At least, that is my hope.
And what do they do exactly?
A series of glyphs act as a sort of key to the tomb they are connected to. The seal will identify which glyphs to use to reveal the entrance to the tomb. At least, that's what my research indicates.
And why do you need my help with this?
There are 2 tombs nearby. While you find a way to enter one, I will attempt to enter the second. This way, we will accomplish twice the work in half the time.
What do you expect to find in there?
Historical documents would be good. The more we can learn about the Dragon Guard and how they hunted, the better chance we'll stand against the dragons. If we're lucky, we may even come upon one of the legendary Dragon Guard weapons.
Will we? I don't know, but you know what? We're gonna head out to Tanzelwil and find out. And we are not going to run into other players, because that is just painful. Alright, so we are going. Where are we going? Where is Tanzelwil again? Tanzelwil is up this way. Okay, so we want the Way Shrine. The Way Shrine is just easier to go from the Way Shrine, so that is what we're going to do. I don't know if this is like a prologue quest or what exactly this is.
How would you like to do something worthwhile?
Because to be honest, I did 0 research before I started tonight, so I'm not 100% sure this is even the right quest, but you know what? We're gonna run with it and just sort of pray it's right. And if not, that's fine too. We have found weirder things. If I'm remembering correctly, the last time I was up here, there were some... Oh, jeez. Oh, yep, I forgot about these guys. Forgot these guys were up here. Do not want. Okay. It's definitely going the wrong way. He was given a new weapon skin. That's exciting. Glyph. Glyph of Bravery. Huh. A certain artifact. Oh dear. Oh dear. Is it a staff-shaped artifact or a different one? is it? Glyph of Honor. Oh, wait. What was that? One-handed. What could it be? What could it be? Do I have a copy of the notes in my inventory? I do! With our blades, honor is sealed. With bravery, the way is revealed. Okay. So I don't think I poke that one. But we will see. He wishes you had the Wabbajack. I mean, we all wish we had the Wabbajack. The Wabbajack is incredibly impressive. Where are you? Ah, there it is. Yes, please. Glyph of Blades. Okay. With our blades, honor is sealed. With bravery, the way is revealed. Okay. I think I have this right. Or at least I think I'm thinking about it right. No! No, GB, this is not that kind of stream. This is not this kind of stream. Oh, okay, wait a second. I really should have been making note of what these glyphs looked like, but I was thinking maybe you can't have weapons equipped. Oh, that is a possibility too. But let's head over in this direction and see, because there is a marker over here. I'm not sure what that is, so let us go investigate. Wants me to... Where do you want me to go? I am confusion. Oh, down here. This is where you want me to go. Oh! Okay, this is not what I was expecting. Loyalty, honor, bones, bravery, scales, fire, strength. Okay. Honor. Aha! I did it! I did it! Okay, we are... Oh, wow. Look at these ballista. Damn. I like this motif. I feel very, very terrible standing on somebody's grave for this, but can we just take a minute to appreciate this seal? This, like, dragon-shaped seal? I mean, look at that. How cool is that design? I approve. I like it. Dragonguard chest. Okay, let's open it. Windscour Sanctuary map. A map to the Dragonguard Sanctuary known as Windscour. Okay. Let's go back and talk to Kasura. Actually, can I? I can't use that. Damn. Back up we go.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, hey Kasura. Oh my god. Look at her horses. Can we just appreciate her horses for a second? I mean, look at them. Look at these horses. Look at their tack. Why can't my horse look this cool? I have many horses. Why can mine not look this cool? I want mine to look this cool.
It appears you were as successful as I. Did your tomb contain anything of note?
Yeah, I found a map to a Dragonguard sanctuary.
Interesting. I found a similar map, but to a different location. This might be exactly what my former student was hoping for. Will you come with me to the Abbey of Blades?
Wait, wasn't the abbey destroyed by Man Marco?
The damage was mostly superficial, though there is still much work to do to fully restore the Abbey. My most accomplished student will meet us there. We can give him the maps to both sanctuaries, and he can decide on the next course of action.
You are being really secretive about this former student of yours.
I think it best if my student introduces himself, in his own way. Here, you should carry both maps and present them to him yourself. Come, I acquired horses to speed us on our journey.
Alright, let's ride to the Abbey of Blades.
We can depart for the Abbey of Blades as soon as you're ready.
Oh my god. I get to ride this cool one. I want this horse. Like, why can this not be a horse that I own? I would happily own this horse. I would ride Perry everywhere. I mean, look at this. Look at how cool, like, this armor is. Just look at how cool they are. I approve of this so much. Also, where is an E? I wish. I don't know. I hope we do, but I don't think we do. Like, for all I know, this horse is not something you get from the collector's bundle for Dragonhold. The collector's bundle for Dragonhold actually gives you this horse. Which, hold on, let me not stand on a ledge for like 5 seconds. This horse, which is also very badass looking. This isn't maxed out, by the way, and just look at how cool this thing looks. This is a very cool horse. He is near Windy Glade. I'm not sure where that is. Where is anything? Oh, there you are. Okay. That is indeed a ramming horse. It is very much a ramming horse. I'm trying very hard not to move from this spot. Because cool horses. Like, I really wish these were horses I could own. So I would happily own them both. He is headed towards that dolmen. Okay. So I can always come back here and find this quest marker. So let us run over to the dolmen. Help out if we can. Brief detour. It's fine.
The plane mode is finally over. Does this mean we can go home now?
What am I doing? He is probably going to that one, but I don't know. There's like a few dolmens around here, but that is most likely the closest dolmen. So we're just gonna port on over. Even though, given if it is that dolmen, by the time I get there, it is likely going to be very done. Yep. Looking for an Argonian. There's an E. I recognize that anywhere. That is extremely special. You can stab many people with it. It is very fitting. I approve. I very much approve. It is indeed a fork. I approve. In fact, I must bow before the might of the fork. I mean, again, look at how cool that thing is. How can you not? Indeed. Go for many a jerk. Alright. Let us now. Wow. I really need to be better about recognizing that my UI is turned off. Let us head back up to Tanzelwil. And let us head off to meet this mystery student of Kasura's. Now, full disclosure on my part, I know who it is. Or at least I'm pretty sure I do. But I'm excited, nonetheless. Now to return to 24 straight hours of Esraj. I mean, don't actually do that. That is just probably not the best plan. But let us go back to Hammerfell, to the Dragontail Mountains, and go talk to Kasura once again and meet a friend. I think it is the friend. I hope it is the friend I think it is. I am extremely hopeful it is the friend I think it is. And if you guys have seen video footage, you will probably know which friend I am referring to. I am hopeful it is our friend. Our good friend.
Follow me, warrior. I find the view from this approach most inspiring. Behold, my home and heart, the Abbey of Blades.
Oh wow, you've done some work on it since I was here last.
Many blade masters earned their titles on these hallowed grounds. My student waits inside. I think he'll be pleased to receive the maps you carry.
Let's go talk to him. This music, though, guys. Friend!
My old friend. Kasura sent word of your imminent arrival. Welcome back to the Abbey of Blades.
Can I hug him? I would like to hug him. Now, friends, let us take a minute and just flail because Sai Sahan has returned. If you don't remember who he is, he was one of our friends during the base game main story quest. We rescued him from Daedra. He was also one of our sacrificial options. So I really would like to know how exactly he is alive. Like, for anybody who actually selected the option to take him out, I really would like to know how he's still alive. Also in love with a certain Titanborn, yes, who we get to see again come Greymore. I'm so excited. Anyway, let us talk to Sai.
It's good to see you again, Vestige. Ready to once again answer Tamriel's latest cry for help?
Of course. What have you been doing since we last met, Sai? It's been a while.
I returned to the Abbey to help Kasura rebuild. I'm not much of a carpenter, but I do what I can. When the dragons invaded elsewhere, I knew my duty was to fight against them. I began to search for the wisdom of the ancient Dragon Guard.
Maybe these maps will help? They show the locations of 2 Dragon Guard sanctuaries.
Yes. The maps appear to be the right age. The sanctuaries they lead to may well contain the knowledge and relics I seek. We must visit these sites as soon as possible. I just need a little time to study them and determine their orientation.
Well, what do you want me to do in the meantime?
Speak to Kasura. She uncovered an ancient Dragon Guard tool known as a grappling bow. Such a device may prove useful in our journey to come. Why don't you try to figure out how to best utilize it?
Alright, I'll ask Kasura about it. Can I ask you some questions before I go?
Speak quickly, for the sand in the hourglass never stops falling.
What have you been up to since Cold Harbor?
Our grand battle within the Daedric realm. I was ready to lay down my life to protect Tamriel from Molag Bal's dark schemes. Then the battle was done. I was looking for a new purpose when I heard that dragons had returned to elsewhere.
So your new purpose is to stop the dragons.
A noble goal, wouldn't you agree, Vestige? Evil must be defeated. Innocence must be protected. And so we continue to fight. At this point in time, I know of no greater evil than the dragons that rampage over elsewhere.
It has been a hot minute since anybody has called me Vestige. It's nice to hear again, to be honest. I did not actually see the preview yesterday. I meant to watch it. I did not. I got distracted. Why do you want to find a way to battle the dragons?
As far as I know, I'm the last of the Dragon Guard. Once my duty was to protect the Emperor and defend the Empire. Now I must carve a new path from the legends of old. Now I prepare to hunt dragons.
Seems like you're putting a lot of faith in old legends.
Someone needs to take up the mantle. Besides, faith and legends go hand in hand. They are the whetstone that sharpens my blade. Let us see where my faith in old legends takes us before we dismiss the notion that my predecessors were dragon slayers.
Apparently, from what I've seen, he is not sure either. Oh dear. Even he doesn't know how he survived. That's an issue. Looks like Death went and looked him over and just went, nah.
Warrior, did Sai Sahan find the maps as interesting as I expected?
Yeah, he's studying them now. He suggested I talk with you about the grappling bow?
Ah, yes, the grappling bow. A most useful device. Like someone combined a crossbow with a grappling hook. Loose it at a grappling point and the chain retracts to drag you toward it.
Sai said the ancient Dragon Guard make use of it.
So we believe. The device requires incredible skill, however. So far, none of my students have mastered it. Why don't you give it a try? Gather the grappling bow from behind the statue next to the stables, then return here to begin your training.
Alright, I'll go grab it.
I expected you to rise to the challenge. You'll find the
Death came from him, and Sai kicked him in the face. You got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense. I mean, it definitely does not. Let's be real. Does that mean Varen could return as well? I don't know. But also, Lyris was one of the sacrificial options, if I'm remembering correctly. And she's coming back in Greymore. So, I would not be surprised if Varen could come back as well. It'll be interesting to see. Because Varen, if you recall, his spirit sort of reaches out to you when you're done with Orsinium. So I don't know. We will have to see. Hi, Kasura.
Ready to train with the grappling bow?
I'm ready.
Use the grappling bow to get up to the roof of the training hall and light the brazier you find there. That will demonstrate your innate skill with the device. After that, Talk to Sai and see if he's ready to decipher the maps.
Alright, I will light the brazier and speak to Sai.
Start on the ledge of the building behind us. Merely follow the grappling points until you reach the roof of the training hall. Good luck, warrior. And please, try not to injure yourself.
Can you tell me more about the grappling bow?
Well, I can certainly tell you what Sai has told me. When the Dragon Guard hunted dragons, they each crafted their own grappling bow. This one was found in a Dragon Guard's grave.
What did the Dragon Guard use the bow for?
Dragons fly. Dragon Guard do not. Instead, the Dragon Guard utilized the grappling bow to reach higher ground. At least, they did so whenever high points were available.
Can we use the bow against Elsewhere's dragons?
I don't think any of us will have time to train to that level. With a little practice, however, it could serve as a means for achieving out-of-reach places. I think that's the best we can hope for in this particular instance.
Probably. Okay. Grappling point. Okay, so it looks like we start over here, maybe? Trying to figure out what exactly they want me to do. So I have to get up there somehow. Oh, okay. That's what that does. Okay, so that's what that does. Let's see. Ah! Slowly but surely, I'm figuring out this bow. Okay. Up here, now where? Oh, jeez! I clearly am not the best at this. I am trying very hard. Okay. Ah! Okay, now, most important question, how do I get back down? Likely not intended, but you know what? This is what we're running with anyway. Especially since it loops around back here. Safe way down. I know I could have just jumped off the edge of the building, but I wanted to not jump off the edge of the building for once. All you need is a claw shot, you'll be clawing a dragon's face in no time.
This old warrior has deciphered the first map. It leads to the Windscour Temple, hidden atop the ruins of Hunding's Watch. I saw the light of the brazier. I take it you were able to utilize the grappling bow?
Yeah, I used it to reach the roof of the training hall.
Excellent. As the saying goes, a weapon is only as reliable as the soldier who wields it. With that being said, it would be best not to drop the device. It's incredibly old. Now, are you ready to depart for Windscour Temple?
What are we looking for in there?
Anything we can use against the dragons. Tomes describing hunting techniques and strategies, weapons. Honestly, whatever appears to be useful. If you spot something of value, let me know.
Alright, let's go.
Let's be on our way then. Kasura has agreed to let us borrow her horses. The sooner we search these Dragon Guard sanctuaries, the sooner we can uncover their secrets.
I want this horse. You know, guys, I will be honest. This is taking me to some very odd places that I was not expecting. But here we are. I'm okay with it, to be quite honest. I want the archaeology thing to be a thing right now, as do I. Like, that just needs to be a thing.
Horses while you go on ahead.
Okay, sure. Let's go. Where are we going? Up this way? It has been a while since we've been here. Woo! This is not the way to go. Do not be me. Do not just launch yourself off of edges. Ah, yes, thank you, E. Thank you, my friend. There we go. And again, I do apologize to anybody watching who is, not subbed to the channel. It's just how it is. I am sorry. Many hearts to you all. Okay, up we go. We're gonna have to deal with enemy NPCs, so that's gonna be fun. I'm just gonna power through them and pray they ignore me, because I don't want to deal with them. So I'm just gonna, run right by them. Pray they don't notice me. Oh god. I don't really know where I'm going. I was here a grand total of once. I don't know where I'm going. I am honestly just making this up as I go and praying it's right. I am aware it is likely wrong. It's fine. Leave me alone. Oh god, my stamina is terrible. I know I could just attack them all and be done with it, but I don't want to fight them. So, I'm not going to. Okay, so we're here. Where do you want me to go? Do you want me to go over here? I don't know where you want me to go. Oh, you're kidding me. There's a freaking portal. There is a portal I could have used the entire freaking time. I forgot about the portal. Do not be me, guys. Do not be me. Just don't be me. Pay attention. Remember things exist. Okay. Here we are. Let's make our way through this Dragonguard sanctuary. At least I think it's a Dragonguard sanctuary. Let's see what we can find. What is relax? Can you eat it?
That a Dragonguard sanctuary was hidden beneath Hunding's watch all this time.
Whoa. Also, can we just talk about the visual of this? Just like coming around this corner and just seeing this. Like, this just looks incredible. I approve. Like, major props to the design team that put this together. Jeez, look at this.
It seems this sanctuary won't easily give up its secrets. Come, let us speak.
Look at this. This is stunning. I approve. Okay, let's go talk to Sai. Once he stops walking. Sai, where are you going?
It appears the sanctuary's archives are out of reach. There doesn't even appear to be a place to use the grappling bow. I don't know how to proceed.
Okay, there has to be some way for the Dragonguard to reach it.
I agree. After all, with the proper application of will, the way always opens. Perhaps the answer lies in these statues.
Do you know anything about them?
I am familiar with these personages. The statues represent the 4 greatest Grand Masters the Dragon Guard have ever known. Galen Brawl, who helped establish the Order. Etienne Valiusis, who chronicled their history, and so forth.
How did the Grand Masters help us reach the ledge?
A brazier stands before each. Perhaps if we were to light them, they would reveal a way forward. Though I also suspect there's a proper order to it all. Read each statue's plaque and see if they contain any clues.
Alright, I will read the plaques and try lighting the braziers.
We honor you, Grand Masters of old. May your flames burn eternal.
Okay. Let's start over here because this is where we are. Here we go. There's the plaque. Grandmaster Javiora, First Era, 2808, 2835. She who oversaw Alduin's wall that recorded the dragon's rise and fall. We honor her, this 3rd Grand Master who led us through victory and disaster. Okay, so I'm making notes here because I'm going to forget all of this. Dora is number 3. Grandmaster Galen Brawl, First Era, 2703 to 2734. First of the Grand Masters laid to rest, appointed by the Son of the West. We honor him with brazier bright, may he watch over our endless fight. Okay, so Galen Brawl is the first. Assuming this is right, we're lighting his first. Let's come over here, see who we got. Grandmaster Etienne Valiusis, First Era, 2879 to 2902. Damn. The chronicler of our sacred pursuit, honored as modest, honest, and astute. She is the last Grandmaster that we praise by prayer and faith in Brazier's blaze. Okay. Etienne is number 4. And this must be number 2. Grandmaster Vashu Pir. He who honored Akatosh's light, who fought against the Black Beast's blight, is the 2nd we praise by fire and prayer, as we honor the oath the Dragon Guard share. So if I'm right about this being in that order, then we come over here, light number 3. Come over this way, light number 4.
That did it. Look, a grapple point has appeared on the platform above.
Excellent.
What an archive. If the Empire knew anything, it was the value of keeping good records.
Alright, let's see what we got for books. We got many books to read. Let's see. Dragon Guard Archives. Etiquette for Royal Meetings. A book advising Dragon Guard on how to behave in the presence of royalty. These books we can actually read. This is not books we can actually read. That makes me sad. Dragon Guard Ranks and Ceremony, a book that appears to describe Dragon Guard ranks and ceremonies for promotion. Tales of the Akavari, a book of Akaviri legends handed down through the Dragon Guard for generations. Unfortunately, only its title has been translated. Dear Lord. Ah, we found it. Searching for the Horn of Jadari, Part 1. Written by Commander Olohin of the Dragon Guard. The Dragon Guard is dying. This is something I cannot deny, no matter how I wish it were not so. Yet I also cannot deny that it was our Order's own ineptitude that led us down this path. It was we who failed to protect our Emperor, we who allowed that vile snake to swallow the Empire whole. Disbanded and disgraced, those of us left with the decency of shame have scattered to the winds, and so our pride is broken and our order in disarray. But I have learned of an artifact which may become our salvation, the Horn of Jadari. Legend states it is the most powerful dragon horn that our order ever created, possessed of a mysterious self-replenishing magic unlike any other dragon horn. With such a relic, I believe we can rally others to our cause and bring honor back to the Dragon Guard. It seems, however, that Windscour does not hold the Horn of Jadari, and so we travel to Stormtalon next in hopes that we may find the Dragon Horde within that sanctuary's halls.
Search. Come, tell me what you discovered so far.
Will do, sir. Whee!
Have you found anything useful? Dragon hunting techniques, perhaps? Maybe even a weapon?
I found a journal. The Dragon Guard came here in search of the Horn of Jadari.
The Horn of Jadari? This journal claims it's a dragon horn of great power, and the last of the original Dragon Guard went in search of it. Incredible. I thought dragon horns were merely legends, but according to this, at least one exists.
I actually used one in Elsewhere.
Truly? That makes your experience invaluable to our efforts. Tell me, what does a dragon horn look like? How was it used?
Well, it looks like a big horn. The one I used sounded and knocked dragons out of the sky.
So the legends are true. Incredible. A dragon horn would give us the edge we desperately need to combat the dragon invasion of Elsewhere. After all, a dragon is far easier to fight on the ground than in the sky.
Well, they didn't find the horn here, but they were going to search Stormtalon Temple next?
Stormtalon Temple. That's the location revealed by the second map. It's near the entrance to Afrin's Hold in Stormhaven. We should head there at once and see what we can find.
I'll head to Stormtalon Temple and meet you there. And we're just gonna fast travel? I'm just amazed. I'm excited. I'm not entirely sure where this is going, but I'm looking forward to seeing how it ends. I'm very excited. Also, dear Lord, what an Onto clip. I'm scared to find out. Apparently, Onto has clipped a thing, and there is a link in the Discord. I double checked, I flipped back to the Discord, and, took a look. Which, by the way, Grim, if you're still hanging around, thank you for posting that link. That amazing link to Vain Pursuit, which I wanted to watch, and I lost the link for it. So I'm glad it's there. I'm very excited. I also really need to catch up on LA by Night. I've been really bad about that, and there's a dolmen. Slight side quest. Possibly. Oh, no, that... Yep, okay. Dolmen. Because I don't go after dolmens enough. Oh dear. That's acceptable, though. That is acceptable. I'm okay with that. Oh dear. There we go. Just started LA by Night, though. I had to sidetrack for Undeadwood because my boss has started a fantasy Weird West book. Undeadwood is amazing. I definitely encourage everybody to go watch that if you have not yet. I freaking love Undeadwood. And I would very much like another season of it. Ah! That is acceptable, though. That is acceptable. Because, again, it's Idris Elba. That is acceptable. Although, speaking of clips, I am once again reminded that there is a thing I like doing every year, which is taking the clips that you guys have made of watching this stream and putting them into sort of a highlight reel of just of the madness that accrues throughout the year. So if there's ever anything that you guys see on stream that you find amusing or entertaining or just want to remember for later, please feel free to clip it. I love seeing it. But also, it's just a lot of fun. So, if you guys haven't seen the previous ones, you can probably find links in the Discord if you haven't seen it yet. Barring that, you guys can definitely go to the YouTube channel and go find it there. Which, again, links are all in the panels down below.
More Remora? How about this?
I have no idea what Molag Bal said about throwing this stuff at us, but you know what? It's fine. Whoop, nope, don't want to stand there. That is just a bad place to stand.
My subjects failed me. They deserve to be destroyed.
And now we get a chest full of shinies. So this is exactly why you want to try to do the dolmens if you see them. You want to try to do the dolmens. You want to try to do, hit up the dragons when they come down in Elsewhere, or the geysers in Somerset. Do the thing if you find them. The gear is worth it. That's why I didn't usually like coming through here. The freaking crocodiles. Molag, buddy, you gotta get with the times. The best way to deal with mortals is with other mortals. I mean, it is true. Alright, let's get back to the task at hand. Which is heading up this way. Not this way! Where are we even going? Oh, we have to come up through here. Duh. I knew things. I don't know why I say that when I clearly did not know where I was going. Sadly, there's no way through these guys. That being ridiculously stealthy, but we are not ridiculously stealthy, so we just do the best we can. You break their spirits with war for centuries and wait for their minds to crack like a clam under the patient rage of a peacock made to shriek. What even, E? What the heck?
So this is Storm. Seems more like a maze than a sanctuary.
Isai.
It appears the sanctuary has fallen into ruin, blocking our path to the archives. As the Dragon Guards say, every path is worthy of pursuit, though it seems the path we seek is a rather tricky one.
Do you have any ideas?
Why did you try using your grappling bow? There may be a path forward that we just can't see from this vantage point. I suggest you pick a direction and see where it takes you. If you become stuck, feel free to return here and try again.
Alright, I'll try to grapple to the archives, I guess. 'Cause this isn't weird at all. Which way, which way? I know I technically didn't need to do that. It was just fun. Okay, let's come this way. I was hoping there'd be something down here, but apparently not. At least not so far. Nope, this way is not the way to go. This is a bit of a maze, but we're gonna figure it out. Which I know this is the entire point. There's no good grapple locations though over here, which is weird. Have you ever seen the slow descent into madness of Ishgard? I have not. I'm scared to ask, to be quite honest with you. Not this way. Maybe the other way? Let's see. No immediate grapple point here. Nope. Masterpiece of the Holy Seed. Oh dear. I don't think I want to know. Where do I even go? Like, the ways I'm going aren't really... I'm not seeing a decent grapple point along the way, which is mildly concerning. I saw the one, but that was not helpful in the slightest. The only grapple point I can... Oh! Where did that one come from? Has that been here this whole time? I am freaking blind is what I am, you guys. I am blind AF. It's fine. So far, so good. Nope. Okay, maybe not this way. Maybe not this way. Okay. This is what, take 2 or so? Trying to get back there, dear lord. Okay. Can I do it is the question. I don't know, but we're gonna try. Whew.
Excellent work. Now see what you can find in the archives.
Sir, yes, sir. Let's see what we got. I love just the idea of this being a huge library, though. I mean, look at this. Formalities of Dragonguard correspondence. Various rules and guidelines for how Dragonguard soldiers should write reports. That's not what we want at all. List of deceased dragons. A list of dragons defeated by the Dragon Guard and the year they were killed. No further information is given. Not what we're looking for. Fire dragons, a burning menace. This charred book is impossible to read aside from its gilded title. Very formal. Blech. Indeed. Curse of the Black Beast. A Dragon Guard journal written entirely in the Akaviri language. A small scribble on the cover translates the title. Also not what we're looking for. This one is probably the one we want. Searching for the Horn of Jadari, Part 2, written by the Commander Olohin of the Dragon Guard. After scouring the tomes of Storm Talon, I finally discovered that the Horn of Jadari is housed in the Darkwater Temple. We should find the entrance to the sanctuary a little ways south of Windhelm in East March. Wow. I can talk. I also found records indicating something a bit hard to believe. According to several reports, the dragon horn we seek is indestructible, both from physical and magical means. I know of no other dragon horn that had such power. How was the Dragon Guard able to create this weapon? It also makes me curious as to what matter of dragon the Horn of Jadari was carved from. It must have been a truly powerful beast. Was he called Jadari? It seems unlikely given the name's distinctly Khajiit sound. Let us hope when we find the dragon horn, so too shall we uncover its secrets. Come inside. Oh dear, there we go. They give us an easy way back down, but not an easy way to get over there. I find that hysterical.
Were you able to find the Horn of Jadari?
No, but I found another journal. It says that the Dragonhorn resides in Darkwater Temple.
Interesting. We should prepare to face further challenges. Neither Windscour nor Storm Talon were easy to navigate. I suspect this next sanctuary will prove similarly difficult. Does the book indicate where this dark water is located?
The sanctuary's in East March, south of Windhelm.
We can take the horses to Windhelm and then search on foot from there.
Let's go. They made a temple to that cartoon? I actually haven't seen that cartoon in a very long time. I remember enjoying it at the time, but I also feel like if I were to watch it now, I'd enjoy it less. I don't know why I feel that way. It's just a thought that has occurred to me, you know? It might be fun to try watching again at some point, but we shall see. Also, which one of you bought a Filthheart sticker?
Been back by now. Captain Alhana said they'd meet us here after an evening of prayer,
That's what
right?
she said, but I don't see them. Maybe what the traveling merchant said.
Grim, thank you. Much appreciated. Many, many hearts. I only know because I wound up flipping over to my email and I saw the notification. So I approve. Thank you so much. And again, as a reminder, if you want Filthheart things of your very own, we do have the Redbubble shop. You can go to thionel.redbubble.com. There are links in the panels below. You can also type !merch into Twitch chat and get the link that way. Please support your artist. I am going to be adding at least one design soon-ish to it. So if you're not keeping track of it already, please do so. And dear Lord, this door just appeared underneath my feet. Let's go in. But yes, I'm very excited because I came up with what I think is going to be a nice design for a thing. Which harkens to my Dungeons and Dragons tendencies, which don't know if you guys know, I love D&D. And I also love my dice. I have way too many pieces of dice. I have like 2 bags worth at this point. It's a problem. It is a problem. Fortunately, I'm good on dice for now, but let's just say that the thing that is coming soon-ish will be in that vein. And no, not always more dice. Oh dear lord, why? Why? Why is this design like this? Oh no, E! I'm sorry to hear that. But I mean, at least, this is terrible of me to say, but D6s at least they're common, so you could always find a replacement. I'm terrible, I'm sorry. Oh, wow. Excuse me. Look at this. Guys! Look at this. How pretty is this? Yes, I'm taking screenshots. No one judge me. Just, wow. This is beautiful. Don't touch the water. Yeah, that seems like a bad plan. Okay, let's keep going.
I don't see a way farther into the sanctuary. Perhaps you'll have better luck.
Okay, let's see. Let's check these archives.
No, that doesn't seem helpful. You should try looking somewhere else. Nothing useful yet?
There's still one more bookshelf side. We'll find it. But I'm also gonna raid all of these because shiny things. Whoa. Check out these dragon heads. Very cool. Why don't you read a few books? Gosh. He's very good at being judgy. Marillin, I know you're nervous about leading the initiates tomorrow, but there's nothing to it. Just do your best to encourage them to honor those who came before, and to be the best dragon guard they can be. If you did want to test their wits, however, I came up with a riddle for how to get across the chasm. You can even make it into a competition. Whoever solves it first can have the privilege of shining both our boots. After all, what's the point of moving up the ladder if we can't reap some benefits? Take the dust of our fallen foe and offer it to the altar. As you walk the path of the Dragon Guard, may your steps never falter. Elen Balbus.
Grab a point, and there's an urn beside it. Why don't you see what it contains?
It's empty. Oh, up there. This is the altar you meant. Ha! I knew that. No, I didn't. How do I get up there? Ah. Dragon bone powder. The ground up bones of vanquished dragons, often used in Dragon Guard ceremonies.
That's dragon bone powder. The ancient Dragon Guard used it in their ceremonies.
Yes, thank you, Sai. I could not tell that from reading the flavor text.
Of course. The powder reveals a hidden path. Follow it quickly.
Oh, great. Oh, jeez! That did not work as intended. That did not work as intended at all. Now we go back and try to do this without falling off of this platform. It is indeed very dark water. They were not wrong about that. Or are you gonna stop? This is so weird. I don't like this.
Another archive. No Dragonhorn in sight. Let's look around.
Well, let's see what we can find. It's gotta be something. Searching for the Horn of Jadari, Part 3. As someone afraid of heights, I also do not like that bridge. I too am afraid of heights. I do not like it either. Let's see. My travels and research have led me to this sanctuary with the hope that I would find the Horn of Jadari within. Alas, it seems that while the great Dragonhorn once rested within these halls, it has long since been stolen away. Of course it has. And by the few accounts I could discover, I believe that the theft was performed by none other than a dragon? How the hell did a dragon get in here? Well, it pains me to learn of such a grave dishonor to our order. I am more resolved than ever to get back what was rightfully ours. I've surmised we'll find this foul creature in a dormant volcano located in southern Elsewhere. I've also learned it's named Valoxin. I'm butchering that, I'm sure. The map included herein shows the way to its lair. If we find this beast, we will find the Dragonhorn, and I can think of no greater pleasure than slaying such an enemy. It's time for myself and my fellow soldiers to finally prove the might of the Dragon Guard. After all, what better way to return to our glory than with a dragon hunt? Though we are small in number, we are brave of heart. We are Dragon Guard, and we will face this dragon, or die in the attempt, as our order always has.
Have you found something?
Yes. There was a bridge I had to walk across to get to high school. It was one that rose to let boats float and boats through. It was all grating so you could see the dark water below. Yeah, that is just creepy. I don't like bridges like that.
Did you find anything? Something about the Dragonhorn?
I found another journal. It says a dragon named Valoxin stole the dragon horn.
By Lecky's blade. Of all the possibilities I imagined, that was never among them. No matter the dangers, we must retrieve that Dragonhorn. The fate of Elsewhere depends on it. Did the journal indicate where Valoxin lairs?
Valoxin, okay. The dragon makes its lair in a dormant volcano in southern Elsewhere. The journal has a map.
Such a journey requires planning and preparation. Let's return to the Abbey of Blades and check in with Kasura.
Let's go. Back to Kasura we go. Kasura. Either way. Can you file a complaint against his bossiness? I don't think so, sadly. Do not think so. I mean, in his defense, I don't have anything better to do. So, I mean... It does not much matter to me. Oh. Oh my. Look at this horse. This is the most beautiful horse I think I've ever seen. It's so fuzzy. It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die. I don't know where he takes me. Is the only problem. I would very much like to ride him, but I don't know where he's gonna go. You will ride him at some point. I think. I want to know where he takes me. Oh, he takes me to Oridon. That's relatively boring. That is boring. Also, I hope I have a way to get back there because there was no way shrine. I really hope this horse just deposits me in a place where I really hope it deposits me somewhere. Yeah, no, the horses are sadly fast travel a lot, so, or at least that's the way it's looking. Excellent. I can just take this horse back to the Valley of the Blades. That was less nice than I imagined it would be. But this is a very pretty horse. I would like to own you. This is like another one of those horses I would seriously ride everywhere if I had them. Maybe not on this character because I don't think it suits her personally, but...
The warrior returns. Was your search of the Drakengard Sanctuary successful?
Sort of. We learned of a Drakengard weapon called the Horn of Jadari. It's a powerful dragon horn.
Dragon horn? I have heard of such relics in stories and legends.
Well, this one has unique powers, but it was stolen by a dragon.
Stolen by a dragon? Well, Sai Sahan has always enjoyed a good challenge. How will you find this creature?
A journal contained a map to its lair. It lies in southern Elsewhere.
A long way to go. But such a relic is what Sai was hoping to find when he set forth upon this path. May Leki watch over you, warrior. You and Sai both.
Thank you, Kasura. Where is Sai?
I assume you told Kasura of our adventure, warrior.
Yes, I did. Clearly. I don't know how I personally feel about horses in real life anyway. I've never ridden one. However, I don't think I'd like it, if only because I'd be too far off the ground.
When you brought the Drakengard Sanctuary maps to me, I had no idea what we would find. Hunting techniques, perhaps. Maybe a weapon or two. But the promise of a dragon horn. That's more than I dreamed possible after all this time.
We don't have the dragon horn yet.
Those who risk nothing inadvertently risk it all. Either we face this single dragon to gain a dragon horn, or we face a horde without such a weapon at our side. But what's risk without reward? Here's something for the aid you provided thus far.
We have a banner, you guys, with that Drakengard insignia on it. I approve.
The journals we discovered in the Drakengard sanctuaries point to one obvious conclusion. The Horn of Jadari exists, but was stolen by the dragon Valokson. We must enter the dragon's lair in southern Elsewhere and retrieve the horn.
But that happened so long ago. How can we be sure the dragon horn still exists?
The journals indicated that the horn was indestructible, and Stendar knows that dragons are as close to immortal and unchanging as the earth and sky. Fate has placed the Horn of Jadari in our path for a purpose. I believe that with all my heart.
Were you able to determine the location of the dragon's lair?
Despite its age, the map included with the journal clearly shows where we must go. A dormant volcano in southern Elsewhere. I ask you, friend, will you make this journey with me?
Of course I'll accompany you to the dragon's lair, Sai. Why wouldn't I?
Horses will carry us to the nearest port. From there, we can charter a boat and sail to southern Elsewhere. Thanks to the map you found in Darkwater Temple, it should be easy enough to find Valokson's lair.
Are we truly prepared to face a dragon?
What an unusual question. Don't you know that great deeds set the stage for greater victories? And what a deed you already accomplished, facing down a mighty dragon.
Yeah, I did defeat a dragon in Elsewhere, but...
Rumor has it that all of Anequina knows you to be a mighty dragon hunter. Honestly, I find it invaluable to fight alongside someone with your expertise. Valokson should prove little trouble for you and I.
Yeah, but when I fought Mulamnir, I had a dragon horn. We don't have the dragon horn right now. I don't think we should take this dragon's threat that lightly.
Regardless of the risks we face, we have a duty to Tamriel to retrieve this Dragonhold. As a Blade Master and Captain of the Dragon Guard, I am quite up to the task of helping you take down this dragon.
Alright, you convinced me, let's go. Here we go, to Veluxin's lair. He needs more items to be put into the Dark Horde. What items would he like in the Dark Horde? I do wonder. Also, mistakes have been made. 1 second. Mistakes have most definitely been made. We're good. Mistake has been corrected. I dropped something accidentally that wound up between my computer keys. It was very difficult to actually get out.
Dragon's lair should be nearby. Be on your guard, warrior.
If the game gives me artifacts and shinies, I mean, that's always a good thing.
That Kashiti ruin in the distance. Fine place for a dragon to nest.
Very much so. Sire, are you sure about this? I mean, we don't have a dragon horn. That's literally the only way I was able to fight Mulamnir the last time, and, you know, I had Abner Tharn and Chimera with me.
Warrior, who knows what awaits us in there?
And, you know, I don't think this is a good idea. I don't know that the two of us can take on a dragon.
Curious. It seems this place once served as a Kwama mine, though it appears abandoned now.
With Kwama. Joy. Nope.
Visitors.
Uh-oh.
I am not interested in guests in untold centuries.
Oh, no.
Hide in the shadows, beast. Come fight us in the light.
You sound just like the Dragon Guard who last graced these halls.
Nope. Nope. Kwama fresh. There are eggs too. Come claim mastery over the eternal ring, O Arisen. See, the illustrious Azashig's letter? What the heck is this? Dearest customers, congratulations on your purchase. As you can see, I spared no expense importing the finest Kwama that Morrowind has to offer. The Queen has plenty of loyal guards at her disposal, and egg production is steadily rising every year. Oh dear.
Ancient dragon against two tiny little humanoids? It'll be fiving.
I mean, we can hope. Hi, Eris. We are deep in spoiler turf right now, so just be warned. All you must do is maintain the colony and reap the benefits. Rest assured your initial payment for such a bounty will soon lead to far greater wealth. As the proud owners of the only Kwama mine within the borders of Elsewhere, you are the only stakeholders in this currently untapped Kwama egg market. Supply Dark Elves with their favorite treat. Tempt the Khajiit with an exotic delicacy. The possibilities are near endless. If you require any assistance, feel free to call upon my residence at once, and I will do my utmost to aid you. Yours truly, the illustrious Azashik Dro, the humble merchant. Oh dear. Well, I'm about to head home anyway, I just wanted to say hi. Well, hello. Many, many hearts to an Eris. Oh dear. This a dead body. These are skeletons. This is not good. Oh boy. The seal is identical to the one provided by Kasora. The Dragon Guard must have carried it into Waloxen's lair. This is not good. Also, Yumi, what the heck is... Oh, that is adorable.
Sought the horde of Jadari in ages past. May your light burn eternal, old warrior.
I was very confused as to what that emote was when you used it, Yumi. Because for anybody who doesn't know, I look at Twitch chat on my phone screen, and phone screen emotes are very tiny.
Pathetic. Like the Dragon God before you, death will be your only reward.
Horn of Jadari? Is that the horn of Aloxen's brother?
Maybe. I did miss everything he said when he was taunting us, so you know. It is entirely possible. We're gonna go this way. So many Kwama! So many Kwama! I do not know whose investment we are currently ruining by murdering all of the Kwama, but you know what? It's fine. You know, there would be significantly more cute emotes if folks did sub to the channel, or gifted subs, or cheered 300 bits. And then there would be many more cute, adorable emotes. Because there are many cute emotes in the Streamer Love event that is currently going on through Twitch. More Dragon Guard. Grandmaster Vashupir effigy. A small pewter model of the Dragon Guard Grandmaster Vashupir, best known for defeating the feared Black Beast.
These pitiful Dragon Guard found only death in Meloxen's lair.
Okay, I do not know who they got
Beast lays a trap for us.
to provide the voice of that dragon. But dear Lord, it is perfect. It is perfect. Sounds like a Draco Lich. It might be. I don't know. Letter to Halakaku. That's a weird name. Halakaku, when you convinced me to buy this moon's cursed Kwama mind, Malaya had no idea that it was overrun with the creatures. How are we to collect eggs when those horrible warriors patrol every hall? And this place is like a maze, so big. Why were we not given a map? This one knew we should have never trusted your braggart of an uncle. He's played us both for fools, and getting this mess of a mine off his paws and making a tidy profit as well. Malaya wants you to find another buyer quickly, before the workers start spreading rumors. Try to find someone foolish enough to take this cursed Kwama mine off of our hands. Until then, we must abandon this foul place and hope the creatures can fend for themselves. Clearly the Kwama mine did not go as planned. You would buy a mine with what is possibly a Draco Lich in it. Oh, that's a dragon. That's a dragon.
The dragon's roar has stirred the Kwama. Defend yourself.
Oh, of course it did. Of course it did. Also, turns out it's not actually a Draco Lich, it is an actual dragon. Or at least it looked like an actual dragon from what I could see. That is not to say there are not Draco Liches in this game. There are a couple that I believe may be trial bosses, but they do exist.
The dragon uses Kwama as a form of defense. How cowardly.
I would agree, Sai. Let's take him out. Hopefully.
Step quickly. We don't want to be caught in the open.
I'd call it strategic. I mean, possibly.
Bicep scales. The drawbridge blocks our way. See if you can find any clue as to how to operate the pulleys.
I mean, I'd imagine we just pull, but okay, let's see. Need to find a thing. There's a thing up there, but I don't know how to get at it. Let's see, is there... Thing I need is up there. I very much need... Oh, that is not a thing. Ah, there we go. There's a grappling point. Final letter of Sergeant Barara. The dragon refuses to confront us directly, but its roars send hordes of Kwama to attack. We were overwhelmed by the sheer number of the creatures. Of the 4 of us who came to retrieve the Horn of Jadari, only I remain. A drawbridge blocks my path forward. I know that the pulleys must somehow be connected to the bridge, but it's hard to concentrate after losing so much blood. I can hear the Kwama scratching along the walls, and the dragon flies nearby. It taunts me, assured of its own victory. It keeps repeating a phrase over and over. Kanarthi flies overhead. Alkosh stands in glory. The main bows before their greatness. It relates to the pulleys, I know, but by the divines, I don't know how. As my blood pools and my eyesight fades, I realize that all we did accomplished nothing, and I can't even face the beast who mocks me. All I can say is a prayer for my fallen companions and for me. Okay. What do these pulleys look like? Time. Wave time. Because that's the main. Possibly. More hourglasses? Yeah. That is very much what I'm thinking. I know I already botched the order, but it's fine. Narthi. Gosh. That did nothing.
Notice the pulleys? They should help us lower the drawbridge.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I'm not sure which combination of settings will open the way. See if you can find anything that could assist us.
Oh, I didn't even realize those moved. Yeah, you need to come all the way down, sir. Thank you. You need to be there. Ganarthi's all the way at the top there. You need to be at the middle. You are the main, so you need to be lower.
Horn of Jadari is just ahead.
I did not realize I needed to adjust the pulley height. Thank you for pointing that out. Mine now. Horn of Jadari, a legendary dragon horn, perhaps the most powerful ever constructed.
At last, the Horn of Jadari. Now we finally have a chance against this dragon threat.
Here, Sai, you should take it.
We have reclaimed the Horn of Jadari.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The dragon's horn
To arms!
Pity I don't share my brother's sentiment.
Oh, of course. Send the Kwama at us. Right. Sai, would you please use the horn? Knock him down.
I'm going to blow the horn!
Thank you. Oh God.
Roda!
Ha! I rolled in towards you. You can't flip me back if I'm that close to you. Rude. Okay, I'm moving off to the side here. Okay, that is Perch. That is not... Oh, God. Time for Kwama. This is a very bizarre dragon fight. I'm not sure how I feel about it, to be quite honest. I dodged out of that. Yeah, come down here, you jerk. Oh. Nope. That's very rude, sir. I do not approve. You are bugging out at this point. Yeah, you were having some issues there, sir. Oh, dude is still having issues. Hey, Scorpy, how you doing? Yes, there is dragon slaying. Because we're retrieving an ancient dragon horn from this guy.
Loxin is dead. We should return to the Abbey of Blades.
I mean, we lived, so it's almost like we didn't F up at all. We lived. It's fine. You know, it's fine. It is true. It is very true. I am very glad that bow wielders don't have to worry about arrows in this game. It is a very nice thing. Back in the days when I used to play World of Warcraft, back in like the initial classic WoW, hunters did have to keep track of their arrows. It was an issue. I always hated that. Like, I always kept, like, one bag completely full of arrows. And I always panicked if I was down to, like, one stack. It was bad. It was bad, you guys. I was very glad when they did away with that, but... He did bug out. It was weird. Like, I've never had a dragon fight where they've done that, like, multiple times. And with the sound effect that was going on, there definitely should have been, like, an eruption of, like, lava stone or something. There was not. Very weird. Also, I still very much want this horse. I want it to cuddle. I especially want to cuddle this one. Because, I mean, look at it. It is very cool. Chibi remembers that as well. Way too many arrows. Way too many arrows. I did not like it.
It is good to see you hale and whole, warrior. But where is Sai? Did something happen?
Sai's fine. We defeated Valoxin and retrieved the Horn of Jadari.
You found the dragon horn. By Leki's perfect blade, that is good news. Thank you, warrior. You did far more than help Sai Sahan recover the wisdom of the Dragon Guard. Because of your efforts, he finally has a way to combat this dragon invasion.
Sai should be along shortly, I hope.
I've returned, and I bring the dragon horn. Come, let us speak. Now that we have the Horn of Jadari, our true work begins. As the saying goes, strike when the opportunity appears, or stand by and do nothing. I can never do nothing.
And the horn is an opportunity?
Most certainly. You saw how it knocked Valoxin out of the sky, granting us a significant advantage in battle. If it's as indestructible as the journal says, it will prove invaluable in the battles to come. I just wish we knew the horn's origin.
Does the origin of the dragon horn matter?
Valoxin implied that the dragon horn was willingly given by another of its kind. But what manner of dragon would give away its own horn?
It's a good question.
For what purpose? Well, perhaps things will become clearer with more study.
What's your next move, Sai?
I must train with the dragon horn and prepare for what lies ahead. And so must you, warrior. When the time comes, I will call for your aid. Together, we shall fight back against the dragons and drive them from elsewhere. This, I swear to you.
You have the Dragonhorn Curio. Crafted with great care, this Dragonhorn replica celebrates your past triumph with Sai Sahan against Valoxin. Simply blow, and a wave emanates from it. It does not, however, affect dragons.
When the Dragon Guard dies, we say a prayer. May your flame burn eternal. It's a promise to honor them. A desire for their legacy to live on. And it's an oath that we uphold, to never forget those who came before. An oath I will always honor.
So after you train with the horn, what happens next?
Reports tell me that the dragons have moved into southern elsewhere, ravaging towns and villages along the way. That is where I will go. And I'll send for you when I get there.
Just the two of us? Will that be enough to turn the tide of the dragons?
We won't be alone. We'll rally others to our cause. Those willing to take up the mantle of the dragon hunters of old. It will be glorious. We still have so much to learn, though. So much to do to reignite the Dragon Guard.
Have you spoken with the other companions lately?
I've been far too busy. Between helping rebuild the Abbey and finding a way to fight the dragon invasion and elsewhere, there's been little time to socialize.
What about Laris? Wasn't she going to help you rebuild the Abbey?
Yes, she did. For a time. I hoped she would join me in my efforts to reclaim the wisdom of the Dragon Guard. But something else called my snow lily away. Something Laris felt she had to do.
What caused her to depart?
I'm afraid she did not say. Perhaps it was something she wished to do alone, or perhaps she was afraid I would forsake my duties and join her. She did promise to write, though. I eagerly await her letters.
Oh, you two are adorable. Oh, maybe it was. I don't know, though. Seems about as likely as anything else. Alright, so what we're gonna do... I do not know where we go next. I'm just gonna take this horse back to Oridon. See what happens. I do not know. I do not know. Actually, let's see. How do we do this? Okay, so we got this. You know, maybe if I just go straight into elsewhere proper. I'm honestly not sure where exactly I'm supposed to go. However, you have northern elsewhere here, you got southern elsewhere here. I have a vague recollection of running into what I think was like Kasura along like this stretch of road between Akoshe and Tenmar. So let's start at Tenmar and see if I run into anybody. I don't know if I will. But you know what? We're going to start there and then see what happens. Barring that, we are just going to port straight into elsewhere and, you know, see what happens. Because we got half an hour left. I know that was not the entirety of Dragonhold. So, I might need to physically go into southern elsewhere. I do not know. I most likely need to go directly into southern elsewhere. Which I can do. Like, I clearly have the ability to get in there. But, gonna ignore that because that is not relevant to what we're doing right now. Although, that said, I have not done Tenmar Temple in here yet. Not that it's completely necessary for map completion, but this is me. I'd want to do it eventually. I'll come back and do it eventually, but right now I am not feeling it. I may have misremembered, so you know what? We're just gonna come all the way back up here, grab the Hokoshe Way Shrine, and then we're gonna port into southern elsewhere, and just, you know, see what happens. Because unless I pick up a thing in Rimmen, I don't know where the start to this would actually be. I honestly thought that would be it, but apparently it is not. Alright, so you know what? Give me 1 second while I research the thing. And hopefully I will figure that out very quickly. I don't know. Chibi got a snowstorm today. I'm vaguely envious. All we got was a lot of rain. So while I look this up, I am going to run a quick ad just for a minute. Because again, disabling pre-roll is a good thing. Quick search. Do 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 do. Let me see. What does it say here? Ah, here we go. Da da dum. Do 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 do. Where do we even go? Where do we start? Come on. This is an official Elder Scrolls page. Wait, what am I doing? There is a freaking DLC tab in the store. You would think I'd know this. You would really think I'd know this. Chapters, no. Not what I'm looking for. Stories. Zone DLC, here we go. Possibly. Dragonhold. Okay. So I am completely blind. And, forgot the Zone DLC tab existed in your collections. Go me. And we begin with this. To the heroes of Tamriel. Sai Sahan, Blade Master and former captain of the Dragon Guard, requires adventurers strong in heart to help fight back against the rage of dragons that have invaded elsewhere. Find Sai Sahan and Senchal in southern Elsewhere. So you can just accept from there. And now we go to Sai Sahan in Senchal, which is down here in southern Elsewhere. Right there. Which I do have some way shrines unlocked in this zone. Because back during the Slay Dragon Save Cats campaign, you could come through here and murder dragons as well. And the dragons you murdered here also counted towards the overall total. So I got some way shrines along the way. I don't think I have them all, though. I would be very surprised if I had them all. Extremely surprised. Let us load. Southern Elsewhere, I feel like takes a lot longer to load than any other zone in this game, and I don't know why that is. It might just be me. I do feel like it takes a while to actually load, though. There we go. Where's Sai? There's Sai.
The general doesn't see anyone without an appointment.
Uh-oh. Running into trouble already, are you?
The time has come at last, my friend. We now have the means to fight back against this dragon invasion and save Elsewhere from certain destruction. This is where we start, in the city of Senchal. If you still wish to join me, that is.
What do you need my help with?
A dragon has taken a nearby island as its lair. I believe it means to attack Senchal from this location. We need to slay the creature before it strikes. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to secure a ship willing to take us to the island.
So, what's our next step?
General Renmus, leader of Senchal's military forces, could commandeer a ship for us. We need to arrange a meeting with the general and convince him to aid our cause. What say you, warrior? Will you help me slay this dragon?
I'll help. Sure.
Now, meeting with an Imperial general is faster said than done. The paperwork alone would take days to file, and the dragon we seek could attack the city at any moment. So, I found an alternative method.
What does this alternative method involve exactly?
Your aid and this handful of jewels. First, you must bribe Renmus' scribe Nadama to put us on the schedule. You'll find her in the tavern. Next, you need to speak to Darku in the city's outskirts, just south of here. He can forge our credentials.
Anything else?
You also need to delay Arniel Bronk, who was scheduled to meet with the General today. Arniel's ship just docked in the harbor. If you steal his vessel's manifest, the Dockmaster should detain him. That will give us enough time to speak with the General.
Bribe the clerk, pay the forger, steal the manifest. Got it.
Lucky be willing, all will go well, and our meeting with General Renmus will commence without issue. Meet me at the palace when you're done. Meanwhile, I'll learn all I can about our upcoming dragon hunt.
How exactly did you come up with this plan to meet General Renmus?
You'd be surprised what people tell a respectable gentleman with a distinguished beard. Take Nadama, for example. I heard that she's been seeking a way to leave Senchal for weeks. A few gems would certainly help pay for her passage.
And what about our forger, Darku?
It was easy enough to learn about that braggart. I overheard him in the tavern, claiming that he could forge any document in Senchal. For the right price, of course. Let's see if he has the skills to back up his boasts.
And what about Arniel Bronk? Why do I need to steal his ship manifest?
All ships coming into Senchal are subject to a cargo inspection, unless they present a sanctioned ship's manifest. If you're able to steal Arniel's manifest, he'll be held up in customs for hours. That will give us time to speak with the General.
And you're sure all of this will help us get an appointment with him?
Yes, lucky willing. Had we the time, I would go through official...
Okay, let's do the thing. Where are we going? I'm not even sure where we're going first. Where are we going? Okay, so that's... I go down there for the forged credentials. So, I know we can technically do this in any order, but...
It was him, I swear it. Sai Sahan in the flesh.
We're doing this in the order I want to do it, and we're coming down here first, because why not? Are you? Oh, you're up there. Rude! How dare you be up there? Make it not obvious.
Rebellion is all but gone. I heard the Vine Dusk Rangers used a mercenary to shut them down.
How do we even get over there? I don't even know how I get over here. Dear Lord. No, that is not the way over there.
I've little time for talk.
How the heck? I honestly do not know how I get up there. Ah! Oh my god, I am so blind, you guys. I'm the blindest.
Your eye.
Hi, Darku.
Whether it or will or waver, Darku is your savior. Tell this one, what need have you of the finest forger in all of Senchal?
I need diplomatic papers to get me and a friend in to see General Renmus.
Interesting. Most interesting. Diplomatic papers. Yes, that would get you in to see the Shaveskin General. Of course, skills such as Darku's require compensation worthy of his talent.
Will these jewels cover the expense?
Ah, yes. These beauties will do quite nicely. Here you are, then. Diplomatic papers, all up to date and ready to present. Just make sure you have an appointment, eh? Wouldn't want to walk in on the General unannounced.
Don't worry, I have a plan. I'm not gonna tell you what my plan is, but I have a plan. It's fine. Okay, so we're gonna come back this way. To our next stop on the list.
And our children, what of them?
I do not know.
We must know. There's no work in Senchal. How will we feed them?
We can't...
Also, I know the NPC I need to talk to is down further, but... I want to see what's up here. It's very big. Just looks like more rooms. I'll look at that in just a second. Well, No, I won't, but let's go.
Let's be honest here, that's what you want to hear. No, this one...
Let's talk to the NPC I need to talk to. It's down one more floor. Whoop.
Can't you see that I'm trying to drink away my sorrows? It's an extremely delicate process, you know. Doesn't require company.
I need to see General Renmus today.
Today? You are very, very funny. General Renmus's schedule is full today. If you want to see him, fill out your paperwork and submit it, just like everyone else.
Could some jewels convince you to add me to the schedule?
I didn't know you were feeling so generous, Walker. I suppose your name can be added to the general schedule, but that is all, yes? You'll need to secure the proper documents and delay his previous appointment.
Understood. Here are your jewels.
Thanks for the generous donation. Let's just make sure this little exchange stays between us, yes?
What's your next step?
I'm going to finish my drink and then find the next ship off of this moon's forsaken city. If dragons weren't bad enough, all these refugees will eat Senshal out of house and home. I'm leaving before the riots start.
That is fair. Alright, next stop.
Greetings.
Apparently they're playing some sort of dice game down here. Oh, there's a quest up here.
Apparently, my bodyguard fell asleep on the job. Again. Do I know you? If not, I suggest you move along before I summon the guards. There are many vendors in Senshal who can assist you with your purchase, albeit their product is infinitely inferior to mine.
What are you talking about?
You honestly have no idea what you've just stumbled into, do you? Ignorance can be a desirable quality in couriers. Would you be interested in delivering my product in exchange for fair compensation in gold?
What exactly is your product?
I'm an herbalist. I prepare an herbal remedy that maintains the health of my customers. The faster it's delivered, the greater its medicinal value. Get my produce to the people on this list before it spoils. I'll throw in something extra.
Sure.
Be quick, be careful, and be discreet. Oh, and don't worry about the shields. They're some of my best customers.
Are you hiring me to do something illegal?
Legality is determined by what enriches the elite instead of what nourishes the masses. Especially in a place like Senshal. I am simply fulfilling a basic necessity that cannot be handled by other means.
Then why not deliver it yourself?
And put a hard-working courier such as yourself out of work? Perish the thought. Besides, I have a reputation to uphold.
You said your product spoils quickly?
Are you attempting to ascertain my secret recipe? It isn't so much spoilage that I fear, but a lack of freshness. The fresher the product, the more potent its beneficial effects. That's all you need to know, courier.
How will I recognize your customers?
Don't worry about my customers. Just deliver the product to the chests I marked on your map. I designed them especially to keep the product fresh and secure.
Well, I am definitely being asked to do something illegal.
Best hurry while the product is most potent, and refrain from asking too many questions. My customers value their price.
I'm definitely being asked to do something illegal. Okay, but you know what? Let's just deliver this thing, and we can... I have 4 chests to deliver to in like 5 minutes. I can do this, no problem. I is very fast.
Finally, the pain has been killing me.
Okay, next one is over that way. Now, typically, I would get on a horse and make my way over in that direction, but, you know, I do not know, some quests don't actually like it when you mount up. Don't know if it's that way here, but I know in some other games, if you have a thing, they sometimes don't like it if you mount while you're trying to do a thing.
Tell the herbalist. His debt is paid and his secret. You are new here, yes?
I don't know what the deal is with this guy. Also, I don't know why I went up that way, considering this path would get me back to the front door the quickest. Takes, well, I don't know about quickest, but I still have several minutes, so we're good, but... Oh, jeez. Why did I think this was a good idea? I don't know. To my mind at the time, it made sense, but this might not have been the best plan I've ever had. It's literally just trying to get around Central a bit quicker. I did not realize that would cause issues. I would have been better off just going straight through the city. Do not be me. Do not be me, guys. Also, we have to jog the rest of the way because I have, like, limited stamina.
Where is that half-wit?
Over this way. Delivery chest is up there. Okay. Not where I thought it would be. It's fine.
Of course, a killer's settled in right where a rare plant grows. Hope I can find people to handle this.
This one is not superstitious.
Deliver the final package. Okay. That wasn't the final package?
Are you the herbalist's courier? Come inside, quickly.
Yes.
No, I should pay. But we don't have anything left. We only have each other, and even that won't last much longer. Tell the herbalist he can have my life if that's what it takes. My daughter needs the medicine.
The remedy is medicine?
Medicine, remedy, I don't care what it's called. My daughter suffers from constant pain. She can barely speak, barely stand. The herbalist's remedy is the only thing that eases her pain, even if just for a little while.
What does the herbalist usually charge you for it?
The different courier delivers it each time, and each courier demands a different price. Some are very expensive, some are much worse. I have no gold, courier, but I will do anything to receive the remedy for my daughter.
The herbalist only asked me to deliver it. He didn't say anything about collecting payment.
The remedy? At no cost? Oh, bless you. Bless you and the herbalist for easing my daughter's pain. I almost forgot what kindness looked like. But such is life in Senshal.
I don't think it's moon sugar. I hope it's not moon sugar. If this jerk had me delivering moon sugar... Oh, if he had me delivering moon sugar, I will be very mad. I mean, moon sugar by itself is okay. It's when it gets distilled into skooma that there is a major issue. If this guy had me delivering skooma, I swear I will murder him. I will take his pretty boy hair and smack him.
I hear you completed the deliveries quickly, and while the product was still potent. Well done.
Why didn't you tell me your product was medicine?
Because it isn't. Not exactly. It doesn't heal injuries or cure diseases. I tried to craft such elixirs and failed. My product simply makes life more tolerable for those in pain. It's a relief, even as temporary as it is.
So why the secrecy?
My suppliers demand profit. Fortunately, there's enough wealth in the city to keep them satisfied. They believe the poor don't deserve to live without pain. Clearly, I disagree. If they knew I gave away the product, it would not end well for me.
Your customers are grateful.
And I am grateful to them. I haven't always been kind to others, to myself. Crafting the remedy makes me feel worthwhile. Like I might be able to one day forgive myself for past mistakes. You see, in the end, I'm as selfish as anyone.
Whatever you think of yourself, you are helping other people.
I'd like to think so. But it feels like Senchal is determined to destroy any kindness that lurks within its walls. Please accept this payment and some additional gold for your efficiency. Perhaps we can work together again in the future.
Oh, I got a chest out of that. Let's see. A frost staff and a dragon's pellet that I can sell for 100 gold. I am okay with that. Fortunately, it turned out to be just medicine after all. So, I am okay with that. You know, even if it wasn't medicine, I choose to assume it is. And you know what? My life is better for it. For that assumption. This is not the way down. I realized too late as I was already vaulting over the edge. Oh boy. Alright, now we got a guy, we got a delay. Which means stealing needs to happen.
Arniel Brock, we're ready for you now. Finally, I thought I'd never get off this dock.
Well, you're not going to.
Had a ship manifest. May this one inspect it.
Yes, if you must.
You won't
It's
get
right on
away
this
with
crate.
this, sneak thief.
All
Where
right,
are the
this shouldn't
guards
take
when
long.
you need them?
Is something the matter?
Do you play games with this one? There is no manifest on this crate.
What? No, that can't be right. I'm sure it was there.
Need this one to remind you. All ships without a sanctioned manifest will be subject to...
I know the law, but I'm telling you, the manifest was on this crate.
Unless you can produce it, we'll have to inspect your cargo.
But that could take hours. I have an appointment.
Well, now you don't, and I'm stealing it. Chibi took the crunchy way down in Guild Wars 2 yesterday and died horribly. Oh dear. Because the character you were on was not your higher level character who survived that particular fall. Sometimes taking the crunchy way down is a good thing. Other times it just results in pain. And it's not fun. It really depends on the circumstances, obviously. Let's go talk to Sai. Hello.
Were you able to secure a meeting with General Renmus?
I was. Everything's ready.
And so we must prepare for our first battle, my friend. A battle of wits. Remember, we must convince General Renmus to commandeer a ship for us. With it, we'll sail to the Dragon's Island and slay the beast.
What do you know about the dragon or the island?
Not much. And what I do know, I'm not sure what it means. A ship sailed directly to the Dragon's Island recently. It displayed no banners, and no one in Senchal recognized it. It's possible we're not the only dragon hunters in southern elsewhere.
So we might have allies to help us take down the dragon?
I won't discount the possibility, but I also won't plan for it. For all we know, this ship was bound for another destination. Or it has other business on that island. though I'm at a loss as to what that might be. Let's head to our appointment.
Alright, let's go talk to General Renmus.
Halt! Official business only.
We have an appointment with General Renmus. Here, our papers.
These seem to be in order. All right, you can go in.
I mean, we were probably going to go in here with or without your permission. With is easier. Whoa. This is a big place. Right now, we're just following Sai Sahan because he knows where he's going. I don't.
It's not every day that Captain Sai Sahan graces my office.
Greetings, General. I am here to request a ship to hunt down a nearby dragon.
Slay a dragon. And this from a man who couldn't even protect our Emperor.
Perhaps you should speak to my companion. They can share the details of our plan.
When he said he had a plan to get to see the general, I thought he was going to suggest getting arrested. Yeah, so did I a little bit.
So, you're a companion of the infamous Captain Sai Sahan. Though I suppose that title no longer means anything, given the current state of Cyrodiil. Well then, care to share how you plan to slay this dragon?
We plan to travel to a nearby island and hunt the dragon down. That's why we need the ship.
An admirable venture, I'll admit, if not a foolhardy one. Unfortunately, I have neither the ship nor crew to lend you for such an expedition. The city is chaotic enough as it is, and I can't afford to spread my resources.
You have to let us try. This dragon could attack Central at any moment.
Which is precisely why I can't agree to your request. If a dragon does attack Senshal, I'll need every soldier and ship under my command here to defend the city. I'm sorry. Your cause is commendable, but my mind is made up.
Understood. We'll look for a ship elsewhere.
Thank you for your time, General. Come, my friend. Let's speak outside.
That was useless. That was completely useless. 10 gold says he begs for your help when they're attacked. I would not be surprised. I really would not. Also, brief side venture for this quest that I see over here.
Stealing a work of art is despicable, but destroying one is unforgivable.
Hi.
If there was any justice in Senshal, the thieves who did this would be cut to pieces as well.
What happened?
This room housed a priceless tapestry called Khajiit of the Moons, but a gang of Alfiq degenerates shredded it and ran off with the pieces. The damage cannot be undone. But if Babia had the pieces, she could restore some of its glory.
Do you know where to find the thieves?
They scattered like skeevers after the theft. She has learned that their leader, Nishzo, has a hideout in a cave on the coast north of Senshal. But even if he is still there, Babia couldn't confront him herself. She can afford a bounty, though.
I'll find him and see what he knows about the tapestry.
Maybe this is a blessing in disguise, restoring the tapestry.
That's the one I'm on. It gets you the artwork as furniture. Oh, that's fun. Alright, but let's go talk to Sai, because we only have a few minutes left, and I want to talk to him before we wind up closing things down for the night. Where are you, Sai? Hello, sir.
Look there. We have a guest.
Wait, hold on. I think I know someone who can help you. Hello, I'm Aelia Renmus, General Renmus's daughter. I couldn't speak freely in front of my father, but I might know someone who can help you get to that island. But tell me, do you truly believe you can slay a dragon?
I don't know who you are other than the fact that you're his daughter, but I want that outfit. Also, she is very cute. Yes, I think I can.
Then I want to help. Or, well, send you to someone who can help you. You should speak to Zaji, captain of the Perfect Pounce. He may be a smuggler, but he cares about Senshal. and he's my friend. He can get you to that island.
So the general's daughter is friends with a smuggler.
I know. My father certainly wouldn't approve. Then again, he hasn't approved of most of my friends since we arrived in Central. Not that my father's disapproval has any bearing on this conversation.
Where can I find Zaji?
He loiters around the city's outskirts, along with his first mate, Casca. Just look for a doggy rat and a cinch rat arguing with each other. You can't miss them. Oh, and tell them Aelia sent you.
Thank you. I'll see if he's willing to help.
I should head back to the palace. Good luck!
Let's see if this Zaji fellow is as honorable as young Aelia believes. Would you care to walk there together? There's much about Senchal I can tell you. Otherwise, we can meet in the city's outskirts.
I do want to do this tour of Senchal, but it is getting to that time, my friends, where we do need to wind down for the evening. So that's probably not the best plan. But this is, I think, where we're going to leave this for the evening. Because, again, it is late. And sleep is a good thing that I need to try to figure out how to do more of. Thank you guys so much for coming and for hanging out with me tonight. You know I appreciate it. You guys are wonderful. Many, many hearts. Thinels need their sleep. I mean, yes, I do. But whether or not I actually achieve it is another matter entirely. We shall see, though. We shall see. That said, though, if anybody is new around here and you enjoyed today's stream, there is a heart-shaped button up that way that you guys can click on. And if you turn notifications on, you are welcome. You will find out when we'll be live next, so make sure that little bell right next to it is rung so you can get those notifications. Next stream is going to be Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. where we'll be playing some more Stardew Valley, which I am personally very excited about because we are moving very slowly into winter. It is going to be winter of year 1, and I am kind of excited about it. If only because I do not really know what to expect, but it'll be entertaining, I think, anyway. We're going to spend a decent amount of time down in the mines as we wind down fall of year 1 in Stardew Valley. So if that sounds like something you guys are interested in, again, make sure that you have that bell rung. What was I gonna say? God damn it. Wow. I am going to be hanging around in the Discord for a bit after the stream, so if you're not part of the Discord yet and you'd like to come and chat with us some more outside of stream time, there are links in the panels below. There is also a command with our Discord link. Please feel free to come and join us. We'd love to have you. Most of us don't bite. Antu is the rare exception. But yes, so I am going to head out for the evening. You all have a great rest of your day. If it's still day for you, time zones are a weird thing. You guys have a good weekend, and I will see you all again on Sunday. Many, many hearts, much love, and keep being awesome. Until I see you guys next. Bye.